Hello to my second grade class. Hey guys, today is Friday, May 22nd. All right, so I just can't believe that we have made it to this point, but today is my last video for you guys and your morning work because today is your last day of schoolwork. Yay! I know that you're really excited about that. And you know, you should be because you've worked really, really hard to get here. And it has taken a lot of effort on your whole family's part and everybody working together to learn or to experience a new way of learning together. So I know this has been different for all of us. But you guys, really, I'm just so proud of all of you, and you have stayed on top of your work. You've been doing great work. You've been learning and continuing to grow and just finish out your second grade year in a really strong and wonderful way. So congratulations on that. And let me just go ahead and go through the work for today, okay? All right, so for your journal, you're gonna be doing something super fun. It's called Moving On, because you guys are moving on. You're moving on to third grade. So the directions are fill in the form and use your best handwriting. So this is just kind of a little about yourself, what school you go to, what grade you're in. List 3 words that tell about yourself. So be thinking of 3 words that describe you. Creative, determined, hard worker, helper. Think about the things that you love and think about 3 words. Athletic, challenging, you like a challenge in your life. So think of words that describe you. List 3 skills you learned during this past school year. 3 things that you've learned, okay? And then tell why you are a great student. What is your skill? Are you organized? Are you determined? You never give up. You keep trying. You make sure you stay on top of your work. You ask questions when you need to. You get help. So think about why you're a good student. You do your homework on time. You turn your homework in. You're responsible. And then list 2 goals that you have for next year, okay? And we touched on this a little bit during our Zoom meeting when we talked about something that we would like to learn about in third grade. But these are 2 goals that you have for yourself for next year, okay? So be thinking about that. All right, so this is your journal entry. It's kind of like a keepsake too for your parents later. You are also going to be doing a writing assessment kind of after you do your moving on sheet. Now this isn't a writing assessment that you fill out, okay? You are going to be deciding what the answers are to this based on how you feel about your writing. So the first question is, what skills do you consistently, that means most of the time, demonstrate in your writing? So there's lots of different options here and you're going to check them. Do you use capital letters consistently? Most of the time, you're going to check that one if you do. Punctuation, neat handwriting, you stay on topic. So if the journal entry is about a certain topic, you stay on that topic and you write about that topic. Use of details and ideas, are you creative with your writing? Word choice. Are you using words that make sense and help describe your writing? Best guess spelling. Now, I know you guys are kind of still in the habit of circling words. We got out of that more towards the end of the year, but your best guess spelling, remember? And you learned in first grade to circle the words that you weren't sure about. But you really, guys, are doing well with your spelling and sounding out words. So if you're still using your best guess spelling, then you're going to check that. Use of adjectives. Are you getting those adjectives in there to describe your nouns, to make your writing interesting? Use of complete sentences. Are you making sure that you're using complete sentences? Transitional words like first, next, then, last. Are you using those transitional words to help guide you through your writing with your journal? And I put an example such as first, next, then, and last. All right, the second section in the middle. So this is the first section here, and you're going to check all of these skills that you feel like you do most of the time. Then in the middle, you're going to circle the skills that you think you need help with. So it's the same topics as these, but you're going to circle the ones that you feel like you need help with or you feel like you could get a little better at. And then the last question is, what do you like best about writing? All right, and that's just something that you are going to share about your feelings about writing. All right, so you need to get your writing assessment done today. If you're in my math class, you're going to do the second page, questions 12 through 20. And this is for the money. Remember, we did the first page yesterday on Thursday. This is the second page. You're going to answer those questions, and then you are going to color in the turtle with the appropriate colors based on your answers for these questions. All right? So you're going to get that finished up. All right, we have another boggle for spelling. So you're going to make as many words as you can out of this array of letters, okay? And then for your word work, we've talked about antonyms and synonyms. Remember, synonym comes from the Greek word that means goes together or similar. So synonym also starts with S for same. Synonym means the same meaning, all right? Antonym comes from the Greek word, the prefix opposite. So that's antonym means the opposite of that word. All right, so in this worksheet, you're going to need a coin of some kind where you have a head and a tail. And you're going to start with your first word, which is warm. You're going to flip it, your coin, and if it lands on heads, you're going to write the antonym of that word. See? If it lands on tails, you're going to write the synonym. Opposite, the same. Antonym is opposite, synonym is the same. All right? So go through and flip the coin for each word, and you're either going to write the antonym or the synonym, depending on if it lands on heads or tails. All right, that is your word work. For your reading, you're going to do an end of the year survey. Again, this is something that you fill out. It's fine to get your parents to sit with you and you guys can talk and read this together and work on this together. That's fine. But you're going to be writing about how have your feelings about reading changed this year. So think way back, the beginning of second grade, when you first came in and you were a reader starting second grade. How has it changed? How has reading changed for you over this year? And there's lots of different ways that I think that you're going to notice that has changed. You guys may have started out reading different kinds of books, more picture books or small beginner readers with shorter chapters. And now you guys many of you are reading longer chapter books with smaller words and harder words, and you're able to read through those and try to figure out, even if you don't exactly know the word, you're kind of getting an idea what that meaning of that word is. And then you might even just look it up in the dictionary. So your reading has changed in a lot of different ways. Think about the ways that you've changed. Maybe your likes are different. Maybe you used to like science fiction and now you like different kinds of books. Or maybe you hadn't tried science fiction and now you really like it. Fantasy, there's lots of different styles of books. Fact books, or there's lots of different kinds of books that you guys were reading over the course of the school year. Talk about how that's changed for you. How well do you think you read? So you're going to get to decide, and you're going to check the boxes. Are you on grade level, do you think? Above grade level or below grade level? And this is just your opinion. This is not based on me telling you. This is what you think within yourself as a reader. How much time would you say you spend reading per week outside of school now? I bet that's going to be interesting because you guys probably read more now. What are your favorite places to read? Think about that. Normally when you read, where are you? And where's your favorite places to read? I know you guys really like to read during deer time at school when you had pillows and all kinds of things to settle in. Think about where you like to read. Is it on a cozy couch? Is it, I don't know, there's lots of places probably in your house, in your room. Do you read more this school year than last? And you're gonna check, I read more, I read less, I read about the same. So go through this and make sure that you answer all the questions. It's 2 pages. 2 pages, all right? This reading survey and the writing assessment, we're gonna keep those, and I'm gonna put them in your folder that's gonna go with you to the next school year. That way your 3rd grade teacher can read this and read your writing assessment that I just went over with you guys. And that's gonna help guide your teacher on ways that she can develop ideas for curriculum for you and things that you're gonna do in the classroom. So it's really important that you do both of these and finish them, okay? And it's okay to have a parent with you to do this, all right? And then, last but not least, you have some science, and then this is just a fun little kind of garden scavenger hunt. I'm hoping it's not gonna rain all day tomorrow, but it's really just going into your yard and seeing what things you can find, and you just check them off if you see them in your yard or anywhere that you guys might walk to in your neighborhood. But really it can just be right outside your door and in your yard. We will have our Zoom meeting this afternoon, and we are going to be, our theme for today is, what is something that you would like to try or do in the summer? All right, so be thinking about that and have something ready to share with your friends, okay, about something that you would like to do or try, something new or different this summer, okay? And, oh my goodness, last but not least, okay? Guess what? I just got this email late this afternoon, but you guys reached your goal of 400 books for this school year for distance learning. So congratulations, guys. You guys reached your epic book goal. And look, that's our final little spot on our read-a-pillar. So congratulations on that. And you should be very proud of yourself. That was a big accomplishment. And I know you guys have enjoyed epic books, so keep reading this summer. And always try to read different new things and expand your reading. I'm proud of you guys. I've enjoyed being your teacher this year. And even though this was the first year that I've taught 2nd grade, I really enjoyed and loved every moment of it with you guys. And I'm super proud of where we are now ending the school year. And I wish you guys the very, very best in 3rd grade. And I'm excited for you. So, all right, guys, I will talk to you guys at Zoom today. Take care. Bye-bye.